Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing amazing and having a really nice week. I, on the other hand, have spent my week just being hot. I normally cope with the weather really well, and I don't know what's going on with me at the minute, but I'm just hot all the time. All the time. So today we are going to attempt to try some new of my high-end products that I've been buying over the last couple of weeks. Some of these I've had a little bit of a go with. I'm sorry, I tried to be patient. It's just not my forte. Some of them I haven't yet, so I thought we'd just come together today and have a look at these and hope that they don't sweat off in the process. Also, just want to share the most amazing news as well. I've just booked my hair appointment. So excited. I haven't had my hair now I took them out in March. It's been a couple of months, so hopefully you will see some more things going on with my hair because I've literally been looking like Mr. Trunchpole for the last 3 months, 4 months. So we're gonna jump straight in. So the first product I have got is the Too Faced Hangover Primer. And I was actually advised to try this by one of my subscribers. So this is silicone free and it's got coconut water, probiotic based ingredient. Oh, it's like okay. It's not what I was expecting from a primer. It's actually more like a moisturizer than a primer. It smells amazing, as the majority of the Too Faced products do. They have like this gorgeous coconut smell. Pretty obvious, I know it says that on the packaging, okay, but it does have this really nice coconut smell, very moisturizing. Kind of reminds me of like a lightweight day cream rather than a primer, but I'm living for it. It's given me a nice little glow, nothing too over the top. It's now kind of going into the skin and just giving me a really nice sort of like soft vibe. Just also noticed I've got no brushes, so I don't really plan, like, how am I going to do my makeup? How you doing it, Chelsea? Okay, so I've got 2 foundations to share with you. The first one I've got is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Foundation, and I have heard so many reviews about this, how amazing it is, so obviously I had to try it. Then the second one I actually picked up was a Fenty Beauty, and this is the Pro Filter Foundation. Again, heard loads of reviews. I didn't know which one to get. So in Chelsea fashion, I got both. So we'll start with the Airbrush Flawless Foundation. So the colour I'm in with this one, just in case you were wondering, is 7.5. So this is what it looks like. That's 2 pumps of the foundation. And as always, I'm just going to apply it with a brush first. So we'll do this on this side. So I like to just apply a little bit with a brush, and then we're going to go in and apply the beauty blender just on top, just a little bit of extra. So in terms of the foundation, it doesn't feel heavy. It is a thick foundation, but it does feel very lightweight, which is always good. So far so good coverage wise. It's really covering well. I haven't put a ton on, and it's definitely covered like all of my freckles. It's covered my under eye circles, so that's nice. The faces I pull. Does have a mattifying effect as well. Okay, let's blend that in with a beauty blender. I've only used a tiny bit. I've still got loads on my hands, and I'm actually really loving this so far. The coverage is amazing. It's really, really full coverage, but again, just lightweight. And I know I've said this a couple of times, but your skin actually still does look like skin. It doesn't look like, you know, really cakey or muddy or anything like that. Not completely mattifying, because you can see I still have a bit of a glow, so it's not completely mattifying, but I'm really impressed with that coverage. It's definitely covered, as you can see, the other side of my face. So now we're going to try the Fenty Beauty. Now, I didn't know what colour to get again because you can't currently get colour matched. I did get this in 260, and again, it comes in a little plastic tube, so I'm just going to... Little guy, don't be shy, don't be shy. Okay, again, good colour, very, very similar. A little bit more pink toned, but I think it's going to be okay. So I'm going to take a different brush because, again, we don't want to be mixing. We want to give them both a shot. On first sort of look, this is slightly more of a runnier foundation. So this is actually definitely more of a lightweight foundation. It's not got that thick consistency. Again, the colour's very good. I think this side, like I say, has more of a pink undertone, but not to the point where it's like going to be massively noticeable. So again, the coverage is really good, very full coverage. We do like me a full coverage foundation. If it's not a full coverage foundation for me, I don't tend to go there. I just don't. It's covered really nicely, really, 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 really lightweight. Again, I wouldn't say this is mattifying either. It just gives you like a natural sort of finish. So again, I'm still very glowy. It's actually really similar to the Charlotte Tilbury. I would say the only difference is the Charlotte Tilbury has covered a little bit better. It's just got a little bit more coverage, but only very slight. We approve of both of those. So far, so good. So the next product I've got is the Born This Way Concealer, and this is the multi-use sculpting concealer. It's huge. Like, this is such a big concealer. It almost is like a foundation. So it comes with a little guy, what do you call it? Like the Makeup Revolution kind of guys. Now, this is in the shade Vanilla, but I actually wish it's not bad, but I wish I'd got maybe a little bit of a lighter shade because it does have a slight warm undertone, which doesn't matter. It's not really picking up on camera, but it does. Let's blend this guy in. I have to say, I've never tried any of the Too Faced products until recently, and I really feel like I've been missing out because they're not even that expensive. Oh, okay. So you can see it blended out just like butter. Just like butter. Let's do the under eye because that's going to be the main guy. I like stuff that's easy to blend. I don't like to put a lot of work in, okay? That's really nice. It's definitely brightened, as you can see, and it's definitely done the job. Is it the most full coverage under eye concealer ever? No. But I have to say, it is good. It definitely has covered the under eyes. It's still given me quite a shiny effect, so again, definitely not mattifying. But it has done the job and it's done it really nicely. Then I've got the Benefit. This is the Hello Happy Air Stick Foundation, and I got this in the shade 4. And it has a little smiley face on. Oh, what does that smell like? Like fresh baked cookies. Oh, it has like a really nice smell. I'm just gonna put a little bit of this on the cheeks. Oh, okay, this guy has just blended straight in. I mean, I've hardly done anything to that and it's blended straight in. And the coverage, I mean, I didn't need a lot of coverage anyway, to be honest, after the foundation. Not mattifying at all. It's quite a shiny foundation stick, not a sticky. Again, very lightweight and very easy to blend in, but yeah, definitely not mattifying. So perhaps not the best for oily skin, but you saw that blended in like a dream. So then the last product I've got cream-wise is the new Fenty cream. This is in the shade Amber, and this is the Cheeks Out. I actually picked this up because I thought it was the most gorgeous contour shade. I don't really know why it looks like that already. I've only used it once, and look at the state of it. But yeah, I thought this would make a really nice contour colour. They do loads of shades in this. And the packaging, I just love the packaging. I think it's so nice. So let's give this a go. So I'm gonna just apply a little bit. So I'm just taking it straight from the pan. Like I said, I just feel like this would be, it's a really light, cool contour colour, which is why I liked it, because I thought that's gonna be like really nice for contour without being really over the top. So you can also get the brush from Fenty, which I kind of wish I'd done because I don't really know what I'm doing with this brush. Again, do you see it's just like the perfect contour shade. I did actually go back and ask if they did this in a powder, and they didn't, and I was so gutted. Fenty, please release this in powder, please, because I feel like it would just be the most perfect contour shade ever made. It needs to be done, like now. Like tomorrow, like yesterday. So I'm just gonna blend that out with a beauty blender. Now, like I say, I have already used this, and what I did notice was it's just such a nice lightweight product. It really does blend in beautifully, and like I say, the colour for contour is just perfect, which is the reason why I got it. You can use it as a bronzer, blusher, you can get lots of different shades, foundation even probably, but I just saw this shade and I was like, yes. That is like the perfect contour shade. And as a contour, like if you're like me and you really struggle with the cream contour, which I do because I'm crap at it, I'm not even gonna lie. This is just, because it's such a lightweight product, it blends in so flawlessly. Okay, we need to set before this all slides off my face. So for powder, I've got the Studio Fix. This is the powder from MAC, and I got this in the shade NC35. Haven't used MAC powders in years. I have already tried this again, but I just wanted to show you guys it on camera. So this powder is really good. That's it, no, I'm joking. It's really good for setting. It, as you can see, like if I just quickly apply this on this side, you can see how this side has not been set and this side has, and it's really mattifying, but again, It gives a little bit of coverage, but nothing too intense. Doesn't give you like a really overly powdered look, but I feel like it just helps add like a nice flawless finish. But it really takes, I mean, my face is oily right now because not only am I sweating, I've just applied a hella load of oily products and it's just done such a good job. I actually have used this already, like I say, and it did last all day long, no shine came through. So yeah, again, I really would recommend this. Eyebrows. So I'm trying another Fenty Beauty product today. This is the Eyebrow MVP. I have the itchiest eye. And this is in the shade Ash Brown. And I wanted to give this a go because I recently tried the MAC Styler eyebrow pencil and it's incredible, but they just don't really do a shade that works. If you guys know a shade that may work for my eyebrows, please let me know. I tried Stud and it was just so dark, like ridiculously dark. So I'm trying this today. So it doesn't have your usual kind of spoolie. It has this little guy. And then obviously you've got the product this side. So we're just gonna give this a go. So let's just try. I do like a spoolie, so I'm a little bit anxious about the fact that this isn't a normal spoolie, but if it does the job, then I'm not gonna be mad. This is actually like spot on for my eyebrows, to be fair. When I tried it in the shop, I thought it was gonna be too dark, but it's actually perfect. I'm not sure how I feel about this, although it's doing the job. Like, it's definitely brushing the eyebrows into place, like, as you can tell. But I feel like it's just going to take me a minute to get used to because I do love a spoolie. I'm a spoolie girl. But this eyebrow pencil is lovely. It's made my brows look really natural. Again, the colour is spot on. It is the perfect ash brown. Yeah, I like that. As I say, not a big fan of this guy. It does work, but I'm just used to a spoolie, but that's okay. Doesn't make me not like it. So for eye makeup, I do already have lashes on, but I'm going to try the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash today because I've heard so many good things about this, so I wanted to give it a go. The actual spoolie is quite nice. It's really light and it's really thin, so it's really good to kind of get in and get around those lashes. So let's give this a go. You're going to see some funny eye mascara faces. I just can't. So I have used this already. And what I like about this is it's tailored for everyone. So if you like your lashes to look long but not cakey, so like you can apply one coat, that's one coat there, and they just look really long and they stand out, but they're not clumpy or anything like that. But if you're a bit like me and you like them to be a little bit more full on, you can just apply like 2 or 3 coats and it goes on really nice. I really love this applicator because I feel like it can really get in there. So onto contour. Now, I did actually get a bronzer from MAC. This is in the shade Harmony, and when I originally saw this on the website, I thought it was going to be like, again, a really nice contour colour. I've already tried this before and it was a little bit too pink for contour, but I'm going to try it again on camera. So let's just see how this performs. It's a brilliant product. It's really pigmented, but like I say, last time I used it, it just seemed a bit too pink as a contour colour. But I am going to try it again because, I mean, I didn't do it in natural lighting. Just a bit too pink. It would make a gorgeous kind of bronzer blusher, but I do feel like for contour, which is really what I wanted it for, it's just a little bit too pink. Can you see? It's just got a little bit of a pink undertone. So that's the only thing. It's not a bad thing. It's just more, I didn't get the right colour. For highlights, again, I've got 2. So I've got, the first one is this Milk Makeup Highlighter, and this is the Flex Highlighter in Ice. This is, again, I've tried both of these. They are absolutely stunning. Let me just swatch this for you because they are so pigmented. So this is just a really gorgeous, kind of like natural beigey highlight. And then the other one I got is the Fenty Beauty. This is the Kilawatt highlighter, and I got it in the shade Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal. So the one I've been using is this one here, which is Fire Crystal. This is more of like a white based highlight, and then the other side, still beautiful, is just, as you can see, more of a beigey pinky tone. If I hold my arm up like that, you can see. So let's start off with the Milk. These are both absolutely gorgeous. They last all day. They are really super pigmented. This Milk one, Do you guys see? It's absolutely gorgeous. Again, I've never tried any of Milk's makeup products, but this highlighter, it's so pigmented, so pretty. And then on the other side, we'll just do, this is the Fenty one. Again, super, super pigmented. Little bit more of a light shade, you can see there. But again, equally pigmented. So that's the Milk side. And that's the Fenty Beauty side. I just love both of these highlighters. These are probably the best highlighters I have ever used. I would really recommend them. I honestly can't say I've got a favourite because I think they're both fantastic. So yeah, the Fenty Beauty one, you do, I suppose, get 2 for 1 because you get 2 highlighters, but they are both absolutely incredible, really pigmented. They last all day on the skin, and they're both buildable, but they both also look like quite natural. So yeah, these are like my absolute favorite highlighters ever. I think they are so good. So this is it for today, guys. I haven't actually got any lip products today. I brought everything other than lip products, so we're just kind of, I guess, doing base and face. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you think about these products. If you've got any questions, please let me know. I honestly would recommend every single one of these products. I think they're incredible. I really do. I think it's important as well, what I've learned is just look at reviews, go onto YouTube, look at what other people are saying before spending that money. I know people are really hesitant because some of these products are really expensive. Just do your research. It is so important.